Hello and welcome back to Adapulse, the community-funded news channel that's been keeping you up to date with everything Cardano for the last 3 years. Now today we've got something incredibly exciting and personal that we want to share with you, and it's all about our catalyst proposal for FUND11. Now we want to revolutionize the way we consume news. We're already a game-changing platform. It's not just like reshaping news, but it's bringing power back to the community because you're the one that's funding us. So in this video, we're going to explore what makes us stand out and why we believe in our vision for the future. But here's the kicker. Adapulse needs your support. We're looking to take things to the next level, and community funding is key. So remember, we need to sustain Independent. So we need your votes. So stick around to learn how you can be part of our, groundbreaking movement. But trust me, you don't want to miss this. But if you can't wait and just want to vote, the link to our proposal will be in the description below. Or you can just search Adapulse in the Catalyst app and press vote. However, we've made some changes to the management and the budget allocation, and we put that in the comment section because we can't change the proposals. We will also talk about our future plan of tokenizing news and all the benefits that that can bring. Stay till the end to find out more about that. But before we go on, don't forget to click the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell button so you can get notified as soon as we've got content available. And do comment. We do want to hear your thoughts. It's a very personal thing. So we would love to hear from you. But anyway, I'm Josh from ATM Stake Pool, your presenter for today. Let's just play the music. Now, the Cardano ecosystem thrives on innovation, projects, and constant development. But staying informed about these sort of dynamic changes requires a reliable and objective source of information. Now, Adapulse, an independent media outlet, addresses this need by providing comprehensive coverage, analysis, and as well as educational content on various topics, products, and solutions within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, let's take a quick look at the proposal here. So you can see the main applicant, Dixon Mwendia, who's I've now taken over, but it's his name on the proposal still. But you can see, and the project duration here is for 12 months. Solution summary. The proposed solution involves the expansion of Adapulse as an independent media outlet. Now, Adapulse functions as a coalition of tech writers and engaged community members, creating content around innovations, projects, and news within the ecosystem. So this aims to further bridge the information gap and promote a deeper understanding of the Cardano blockchain. Open source status. Now, Adapulse operates on the principles of openness and community collaboration. So all content, that's including articles, videos, and any news pieces, is all made publicly available. So what's the proposed solution? Now, the core concept of Adapulse revolves around the objective and independent media coverage of updates, projects, and news within the ecosystem. So it positions itself as a grassroots independent outlet built by community members, aiming to empower a community of learners, builders, and users in the Cardano space. Now, the funding sought through this proposal is crucial for elevating, Adapulse's business model, ensuring, our sustained operations over the next 12 months. So what's our approach? Now, Adapulse has strategically chosen Project Catalyst funding after they were being self-funded for the first year or so by Jeff and Genzod. Now, this decision is rooted in the desire to maintain independence, because seeking funding outside of Catalyst can expose the outlet to potential external influences, potentially shilling scams or whatever. Now, the environment that we have at Adapulse is encouraging content creators to just express themselves without any limitations, like fostering a focus on presenting objective analysis. We've got over 500 articles, 130 videos have been published. And, so Adapulse has organically expanded its viewership since 2021. We haven't paid in any marketing or anything like that. So what impact would this have on the Cardano community? Now, the success of Adapulse is expected to bring quite a substantial value to the Cardano community by providing reliable, high-quality information about the ecosystem. Now, this information is aimed to empower community members, so enabling them to make informed decisions and contribute themselves more effectively to the Cardano ecosystem. Now, Adapulse.io is our website, so that serves as our main platform. So that's where we need a lot of focus. And that, because that facilitates the well-informed decision making, supports rigorous research, and contributes to the growth and sustainability of the Cardano ecosystem. So the belief is that a well-informed community is essential for fostering innovation, collaboration, and positive developments within the sort of blockchain space. So how do we measure the impact? So to gauge the impact, Adapulse will utilize both qualitative and quantitative measures. So qualitative measures include like community feedback and tracking the influence of the projects we've covered. And quantitative measures encompass like the amount of high quality content produced, website traffic, social media engagement, and subscriber growth. Validation approach. So to ensure accountability and transparency, the project adopts a thorough validation approach. So this includes adhering to like detailed budget plan, providing regular updates on fund usage, offering transparency through potential external financial audits, and establishing a continuous feedback loop with all or any involved parties. Project milestones. Now, the milestones for Adapulse are actually pretty simple. So if you take a look at the actual proposal that's set out here, I'll just quickly sum it up because you've got milestone 1. I mean, we're talking about 4 articles a week. So we plan to set a standard of publishing over 200 high quality articles in the next 12 months. So this includes a diverse range of content covering projects building on Cardano, news, opinion pieces on governance, and whatever else. So the content will hopefully be consolidated into a weekly newsletter. Then there's milestone 2, which is like the project deep dive. So we plan to provide in-depth coverage of like 40 projects within the Cardano ecosystem, including those submitted to Project Catalyst. The focus will extend to creating comprehensive cross-product guidance, showcasing, like the richness of the Cardano ecosystem. And then you've got the final milestone, which is basically the sum up of everything. So at the end of the 12 months, we would have achieved, 40 deep dives on projects building on Cardano. We would have published 208 articles covering news, projects, interviews, and whatever else. And we'll have an improved reader experience across the website. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done on the website there. So who's on the team? Firstly, we're always welcoming for new writers to come and join the team. But at the moment, if we take a look at the proposal, the team comprises of Dixon Wendia, who actually initially made the proposal, but as I said, I've taken over. We've got Martin from Latin Stake Pool. We've got myself from ATM Stake Pool, Lion, Laura, the Stove, and we don't have Amanda with us, but she's been replaced with someone called Mihai, who's the owner of Net Designer. Now, that team is probably pretty well known by, all the articles they've done. But the one you won't know is obviously Mihai. Now, he's the owner of the creative and digital agency Net Designer. He has a team of his own too, and they cover brand design, UX, UI, custom web development, on and off page SEO, and has been doing this for the last 15 years. So very vital to the team right now. Budget and costs. Now, due to the rushed nature of this proposal, that was down to Jeff and Jen Zod's swift exit as they focus on their families, which is absolutely fine. We've had to sort of reallocate the budget a little bit. I mean, we're not asking for more money. It's just a reallocation. So for full transparency, I've laid it out in the comment section. Now, I mean, we're keeping the content part as it is, how we laid it out, so we can actually meet our milestones exactly as was set out. However, we've shifted the rest of the budget, which we detailed in a comment on the proposal. So let's take a look at the comment. So as you can see, just at the beginning, I am Josh from ATM Stakepool. Following my recent takeover from Adapulse from Jeff and Jenzard, I have assumed responsibility for refining this proposal that was previously managed by Dixon. Now, the link will be in the description below if you want to read the whole thing at your leisure. But let's quickly scroll down to the actual budgeting part. You've got the daily news and ecosystem content over the year is $41,600. You've got the Project Catalyst in-depth proposal deep dives, and over the year, that's $20,000. So that's staying the same. But the rest of the allocation has been changed to the following. So you've got the on and off page SEO. I mean, I'm not going to go into all those details. You can read all that. But essentially, over 12 months, that's $9,600 because it's $600 a month. Then you've got the maintenance and UI improvements. So again, a whole host of things that we will be doing. But over the 12 months, with at $450 a month, that's $9,000. Then you've got the video editing. So as I said in the previous video, we're going to be on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and there's Instagram and things like that. But so over the 12 months, we're looking at $380 a month. So over the year, that's $4,560. But our total fund request is actually $75,600. And as it says here, it's leaving us with a deficit of $9,160. So, and that's something we're going to actually cover ourselves. I mean, as I said here, I acknowledge the challenges posed by the deficit, but, I believe that the detailed breakdown and inclusion of the essential elements like SEO and all the other stuff will enhance the project's overall success. And that here is the main thing. So what's our future plans? Well, once we've received funding for our content writers, we're going to be looking into the possibility of tokenizing news. So tokenizing news on the blockchain involves representing news articles or content as basically as tokens on the blockchain. And this concept brings just a load of benefits. I'm not going to go into the details. Maybe that's for another video. But we're talking about transparency and trust, censorship resistance, intellectual property and attribution, monetization and micropayments. You've got community engagement, getting them engaged in the article, data security and privacy, and global accessibility, as it can be found all over the world. And remember, it's basically an immutable archives as well. So once it's on the blockchain, it never leaves. And smart contracts for licensing and distribution of these articles. And there's incentives for just quality content. Final words. So that brings us to the end for today. Now, don't forget, our proposal will be in the description below. So do vote for us in the Catalyst app or whichever platform you're using to submit your votes. If you're doing it through the app, just type Adapulse and you'll find us. Click vote yes. I mean, this is what keeps us accurate, independent, and free from paid shills and any other sort of form of manipulation. And as I've already said, we're running this at a loss. But without it, we have to do this all over again. And it will only postpone all the cool stuff that we have planned for the future, like the tokenization of the news I was just talking about. So anyway, so do like, subscribe, share, and maybe give that bell button a little tinkle so you know when a new video lands. We also want to hear, what your comments. So please let us know what you think, whether it's a comment below or even on the proposal itself. Now, I am Josh from ATM Stake Pool, your presenter for Adapulse for today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.